It's Flyers Breakup Day. We're with Flyer James van Riemsdyk. James, how are you? Late night last night, huh?
Yeah, gotten a little bit late. Was up early with the kids, so usually this time of year always a little groggy coming in. So yeah.
All these years later, it's crazy because you came into this league as a kid. I remember covering you, and now you're getting up early with the kids and everything. Yeah. It flies by, doesn't it?
It absolutely flies by. I was just after again having a cool night the other night with the milestone goal, and you kind of take a step back for a second to appreciate things. And it's been 14 years. It's been I think like around 940 games now, and it's been a fun ride to this point, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what the future has to hold with my career as far as next year and stuff.
Well, you got the details exactly right. 940 games. The 300 goals. Do you know how many assists you have?
I think I have 591 or 92 points. So
91.
91. Okay, so it's what would that be? 291 then?
That would be,
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, all right, I'm a numbers guy, so that's my thing.
You're going to be representing players at some point.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you an off the wall question. Are you a Star Wars fan?
Actually, not a huge Star Wars fan. I only realized that my birthday, May 4th.
That's why I asked.
May the 4th be with you. And
yeah.
That was only maybe 5 years ago. Like there was a thing on, I think it was social, Instagram or Twitter or something where someone kept tagging me this. I'm like, what is this? And then I realized it was a Star Wars thing. So I guess I have to maybe start watching some of those shows now.
It's one of those kind of contrived holidays now, May the 4th.
Yeah.
Right before, obviously, Cinco de Mayo. So your future, James, obviously you didn't get dealt at the deadline. I know it was disappointing for you. How did you kind of compartmentalize that from the deadline to the end of the season?
Yeah, I think the longer you play, you realize you have to manage the ups and downs of things and have that same even-keeled approach every single day. And there's still lots to play for. Like I mentioned before, obviously I want to keep playing. I think I have some good years left in me. So yeah, you just got to keep moving forward and show up and play for your teammates and things like that. So obviously, like you said, that was definitely disappointing, and would have liked to have that opportunity. But ultimately, you move on and you get ready for the next day and you take it from there.
You've only signed a contract with the Flyers. You signed your initial deal here, and then you were sent to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And when you became a free agent, you signed here as well. Is there an excitement about going to market and kind of picking your team as a free agent?
Yeah, maybe I got to try to do a sign and trade or something just to keep that streak going. But no, yeah, there definitely is a bit of excitement, I think. Obviously, at a different stage of my career now, and I think when you get kind of the more experience you get, you kind of realize you can key in on things that are super important for the next opportunity. So I think obviously just really finding the right fit and chemistry is going to be super important for me for my next situation. So definitely looking forward to the different things that could be out there, and we'll see where it takes me.
The funny thing is it's the fit isn't just about you; it's also about the family too, and being close to the family. I know you've rooted in Minnesota and you built the house there, and that's your forever home. Do you looking to go to the Midwest, or you just don't even have any? You're not even really thinking about that at this point.
Yeah, you know what? I think at this point, there's different factors, like you mentioned, for things, and there's all these different things to weigh against each other. Ultimately, I think obviously you only get so many years to do the hockey thing, and the on the ice portion of that is so important. So I think just finding a fit where the on the ice portion is great, and obviously you want your family to be comfortable and stuff. But I think. Going to a situation, I think that that is good in that way. I think it helps things. It helps you honestly.
Peace of mind.
It gives you peace of mind, and then it helps stuff when things are going well at the rink. I think you're less distracted at home and things like that too. So you want to try to find a situation that's a good situation for you on the ice, and then my wife and my family is all super supportive of that, and they know, again, you only have so many years to go after this. So obviously trying to manage all these different factors going into it, but ultimately I want to just try to find the best fit I can and go from there.
As a New Jersey guy, 8 years as a Philadelphia Flyer, you make some really good friends in this organization. Paul Holmgren drafted you. When you look back at this point, your Flyer career may be over. What are you going to remember most?
Yeah,
guys?
that's a good question. Yeah, certainly the guys. I think on ice, I mean, it'd be the cup run my first year. That's probably a pretty easy one. I mean, that was pretty special. And remember the electricity in the city and things like that.
You scored a big goal in that Game 7 against Boston.
Yeah, so that'll be definitely that's a good memory to look back on. But I think ultimately, like the guys in the different stages of my career, I remember early on when I was coming here in the summers to train before the seasons, especially before my rookie year, I had guys like Jeff Carter. He'd be taking me out for dinners and baseball games and stuff like that. I remember Prongs right away, had me over for a barbecue at his house. Guys like Danny B, Scotty Hartnell, Mike Richards. I'm probably going to forget somebody. Yeah, guys like that were great. Aaron Asham really good to me, Carcillo. So you remember stuff like that, and I think those guys really helped set the stage for me for my career. Just like, again, they're great teammates, great humans, and great players, and you get to learn from guys like that was pretty great. So over the years, I feel like we've always had a great group of guys here, and I don't think that's ever really been an issue. So it's been great to play with guys over the course of the different generations of the team, and obviously more recently the guys I've become super close with on the team. A guy like Lots and things like that, or he'll be a lifelong friend. And it's interesting to be on the side of it where I'm the age now of
returning
of
favor, right?
Those guys were when they were so good to me when I came in. So yeah, I think that's part of again the circle of life of being an athlete and kind of recognizing things like that.
Yeah, it's amazing because you come in and those guys do such a good job of putting you at ease to make hockey the only thing, and now you can return that favor. It's the cyclical nature of the sport. James, I wish you nothing but the best this summer. Are you going to play in the Beauty League?
Yeah, we'll see. I think that's the plan. I usually get out there a few times.
I see the highlights. You fill it up.
Yeah, exactly. You got to fill the net up, get the confidence going early. But yeah, we'll see. I think I'll probably get out there a few times like I usually do, and that's the great thing about being out there in the summer is there's a lot of good skates, a lot of good guys to train with, and I think it really helps kind of kickstart you into the year just being around all the guys that are out there. So that's always fun.
Yeah, some low pressure hockey too, which is always fun. James, you were always a pleasure to cover. You're a gentleman and a real good man and a good family man. I appreciate it over the years. Best of luck to you and your family, and thanks for being so available so many times. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely appreciate you too.